Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the FPL Affairs podcast, a podcast that strips back and lays bare our season-long love affair with FPL. In the first of our Gameweek 8 Unwrapped videos, we review our teams. Did Bossman Lewis's wildcard squad pay off? Did Weasel make the right call rolling his transfer? And did I get my 5th consecutive green arrow? Before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for all of our content, and if you hit that bell, you should get notifications each time we release something new. Anyway, enough of my small talk. Let's get cracking.
And there's Mo Salah. There goes Haaland. He's on his way again. He's hungry. He scored. Ice cold precision from Palmer. Oh, Saka! That is a diamond of a goal.
Greetings everybody to our Gameweek 8 Gameweek 8 Unwrapped with me, Matt, aka the FPL Affairs Magpie, and alongside me, making his reappearance on the review, because you're normally on the transfer plans and so on, is due to the absence of other team members. I am wonderfully joined by FPL Weasel, more commonly known as Paul, or should I say, well, actually more commonly known as Weasel, but anyway, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Up and down roller coaster weekend, really, to be honest. There are kind of bits which I'm not, but anyway, that'll get onto it. I'm a
Yeah, it
bit
was a bit of a
saddened that Lewis, Bossman, the Lion, Lewis, is away because he wildcarded this week. And the one part of me thinks, oh, is he really away, or is it just because his wild card went really badly and he's too embarrassed to show his face?
I've not
Should we
actually
have a
seen
look?
it, how he's done.
Should we have a look and see whether it was an embarrassing wildcard or not?
Let's go for it.
We will go for it. I decided to put on some interesting pictures as a thumbnails of Reece James and Mateta with the match ball, but I think that's possibly after missing the easiest option of the lot after he'd already completed his hat trick. And Reece James actually could be one of the talking points if we have time, a minor one, as well as that. But anyway, getting on to Lewis's wild card. Yeah, he dropped a lot of teasers during the week, and he said last week that he was planning on, if you watched the video, that he was planning on going with a Salah and Haaland draft, which he has done. Do you want to read it out?
Okay. So he's gone with Raya in goal. He got 6 points. His back three was Steve with 8 points. He was very lucky to have Makalele. He's got 17 points. Roden got a single point for him. His midfield four was Salah, who blanked for the 4th time in a row, 2 points. Panteka actually got 2 points of my live FPL that I've got instead of the one that's shown on the screen.
Yeah,
Doku got.
there were lots of problems with live FPL tonight, so I managed to get an image up just early on in the second half. So I was like, I'm taking that, and then if I can't get another one before an updated one, then I've at least got one from this evening. And thankfully, it wasn't a massive drastic change for West Ham's points. It was just one extra. But anyway, you'd got on. You were at Doku, I think.
Yeah, Doku got a single point after coming off after 58 minutes. Rice got 3 points, and his front three had vice captain Gyökeres with 2 points, Pedro with 2 points, and captain Haaland with 26 points. And on his bench, he had Dubravka with a brilliant 9 points. Van der Ven got 0 points after his yellow card and conceding 2 goals.
I was happy with that.
King, yeah, he was a risk for both of us. King got 2 points, and Anderson got a solitary point. He went off injured. So that gives him 70 points for the game week.
Yep, it was an all-time. Oh, have I got it? Have I got it? Have I got it? Have I found it? Have I found it? Yes.
So his overall rate's 1.5 million.
Yep, I've got that coming up. The reason what I wasn't falling asleep on you. I was just trying to pull up actually on my phone what Lewis's team was last week before he wildcarded. So Goalkeepers. He switched from Sales to Raya. Um, Defense, big change actually. Because he had a lot more money invested in his defense because he had triple Forest, didn't he? So he had William as well as Sales. He had Williams in defense, along with Saliba, Porro, Van de Ven, and O'Reilly. It was a bit of a punt, so he's dropped right down to he's kept Van de Ven. Um, the rest of his defense he's changed, bringing in a lot of going for the budget options, the 4.0s and DEFCON in Anderson and 4.5, but we'll see how his hamstring injury is holding up. Midfield still got Rice, and then he's taken out Gakpo, Cunha, Anderson, the Forest, and Potts, replacing them with Paqueta, Doku, Salah, and King. Yeah, and then the front three, which all he's done is switch João Pedro. He's brought in João Pedro for Watkins. So
Blanked.
yeah, which finished him off, as I think you were saying, on 70 points, 5 points above his safety score, and it giving him a total so far this season of 476, 12 on the bench, and his new overall rank is provisionally 1.55 million. So moved up about 300,000 places with that. Should we move on to yours swiftly?
Yeah, can do. So yeah, there's not really much to say about his wild cards.
Although, would you say it paid off then?
Yeah, considering his old team, he must be at least 20 points better off, I reckon.
Yeah.
Now with the Makalele, Hull.
Yeah,
But yeah,
definitely.
the Salah pick's not looking so great now.
No, definitely not.
And Gokares as well.
So talk us through yours.
Okay, I'll just get it up on my phone. Right, so I went for Roofs and goal, who got me 7 points, over Sanchez, who got the 5. So that paid off, upgrading Jabrevka from 4 million up to Roofs. That's gave me 2 extra points. My back three with Van Dijk, who got 3 points, which I was expecting because I knew that Man United would get 2 goals. So I was hoping for Defcon, so he got that. Rodon got a solitary point, which is really disappointing because I thought Leeds would have done better against Burnley. Gabriel is absolutely legend again with his 12-point haul, and he's a must-have, which we'll discuss later. So my midfield four was Semenyo with 4 points, who unfortunately lost an assist. Chaka have got 5 points, got Defcons again. Sal got disappointed, had 2 points to me. Saka got 7 points with getting Defcons and bonus points.
That was correct. That was crazy because I was monitoring that whilst watching the game, and he was there on 3 points. You know, the appearance plus clean sheet, and then in the dying moments, Arsenal were killing time by keeping the ball in the corner flag, and there were a couple of bits where maybe the defenders tried to clear it and he blocked it or whatever. So in literally that sort of final minute or two of stoppages, he reached the threshold for Defcon. And because he reached the threshold for Defcon, he got the 2 points for that, and it jumped him up into the bonus because he wasn't standing in the bonus at the time. So he ended up getting 2 bonus as well.
Yeah, brilliant. I was fast asleep, so I missed all that. But yeah, I'll take that and have any point that comes my way. Right, and my front three was Bowen, got disappointed 2 points tonight. I was hoping that he'd get something. Stranarsen's blanked again with 2 points. And obviously Captain Haaland, who got 26 points. And my bench had Sanchez with 5 points, Enzo was injured, Richards with 3 points, and Senesi with 2 points.
What changes did you make going into this, or did you roll? I can't remember.
I rolled this week.
Yeah,
because I had wild cards the week before. So
yeah, I remembered that bit, and then I couldn't remember for sure what you decided at the weekend what you're going to do.
Yeah, I've rolled and I've done my week 9 transfers already. But we'll talk about that later in the week.
Oh, come on. You're leaving me hanging.
Do you want me to refill all them?
Man. Like a dangling carrot. Come on. Come on, spoiler.
So Strand Larson and Enzo have gone in my team. And I've got Walter Mardi and Caicedo in their place. and I've
Copycat.
had to go early because their price rises. Watermardy went
Copycat.
yesterday. Debate
Copycat. Sorry, did I
all
say
over
did I
them.
say that? Just for
Yeah,
clarification, well, I'll explain my moves anyway in
it's
a
my
moment. So
revenge.
your your points then that gave you sneaky.
So I got 71 points this week. So I believe I beat someone who's I'm currently talking to.
Mm, yeah,
But yeah,
only just considering you've been s- like obsessed with Jarrod Bowen in the last few weeks and just saying to everyone to like, oh, he's my highest point scorer this season. Everyone get Bowen, everyone get Bowen. And what did he do against Brentford tonight, by the way?
he played for the whole game. Got me
Mm,
2 points.
yeah,
At least he
played.
didn't get booked
Didn't get
or sent
booked.
off.
Mm,
No,
yeah,
he didn't
so
miss a penalty like Bruno.
mm, true. So, and what was the impact on your rank then? That was it
So
13 points?
yeah, my safety score is 58 points. It's 13-point green arrow. My
Nice.
old rank was 5.1 million, and I'm up to 4.2 million. So if Bowen had got an assist or goal, I would have got into the top 4 million today.
Mm.
So
So
it's the start of thing, best bad ending to the week.
onwards and upwards. Right,
But yeah,
moving on to
it's looking
mine.
much better than how it was.
Mm. Looking at mine, so uh, Nick Pope in goal, 2 points despite conceding two. We got some. He got three. He got a save point, so that put him on two. Senesi's two due to despite he conceded three, and got booked. Thankfully, only a yellow. He picked up his customary DEFCON points. Gabriel, you've already said 12, and I made two transfers last week. One of them was planned remotely, sort of planned. I switched Gyökeres to Walter, and I did think I might have done that on Thursday, possibly, or maybe Friday. I think it was Friday because he was looking at rising, and I just thought, I think I'll get him before he rose on Friday night. Then he rose again on Sunday night, so I got him in time and caught two, possibly even three price rises in 4 days. So I won't complain at that, nor will I complain about his stylish backheeled goal, which he got. Um, but the second transfer I made, I'd been weighing up whether to do Saka in to replace Foden. I was umming and ahhing about that. It was either that, do I roll? And I was thinking about what uh, what my change would be for game week 9 anyway. And I was looking at when I wildcarded, I was planning on getting rid of Van der Ven anyway. And I just ended up Saturday morning looking with the lineup, and I had Gabriel was locked. I was always benching Tarkowski against Man City. Senesi was there because he's going to get DEFCON. So it was my third defender, and it was sort of flittering between Van der Ven at home, playing at home, or Leeds playing away at Burnley. And I thought, well, Leeds have got the better fixture. So I then in the end put him in, put Goodmanson in. And then I was looking at that and thought, well, Van der Ven, I'm benching, and I wouldn't be playing him next week anyway. I'd possibly be transferring him. So I thought I may as well do it now and go for a more solid defensive asset. So at literally 10:59, I transferred in Timber for Van der Ven. Um, and it was that moment where you're submitting it through and going, is it going to go through? Is it going to go through? And then it's like the transfer's gone through. Okay, I think it is. And then noticing that because I'd done that, because Van der Ven at the time was on my bench, Timber appeared on my bench, and then it was, oh my God, and I'm like, quick, will it let me switch? And yes, thankfully it did let me make the switch. So Timber did come in off the bench, but did start ahead of Goodmanson. Um, so that was a lucky put.
Got two
Timber.
brilliant transfers by you.
Yeah, Timber was he was 1 point off getting he was one of the BPS points off getting bonus as well. So that was frustrating slightly. But either way, he got 5 points more than Goodmanson and 6 points more than Van der Ven. And although Saka outscored Foden, It was more I'm better off by a point or two, depending on what I would have done with the defenders. So I'm happy with that. Um, so 6 points from Timber, Foden 3 points with a clean sheet. Unfortunate as usual, and DI got DEFCON for 4 points, which wasn't overly surprised he got them, but he was one. I think he got virtually all of them in the first half. Reinders was 60 seconds short of getting 3 points because he would have got the clean sheet in the second appearance point, substituted on 59 minutes.
Ouch.
Yeah. The confusion over Semenyo, this denied assist, is I think people are expecting that the assist he's got marked down for is going to be removed. But from what I've read in on the Fantasy Premier League website, is that I think the Bournemouth first goal has got no accredited assist rather than Semenyo, but they've kind of all about touch, the level of touch he had the ball, because I think it sort of glanced in, then moved on, and Creepy Jr. scored. But yeah, I think he's only been credited with one rather than two. So it's not that the one's been given and it's being taken away. I think that's where the confusion has happened amongst people.
Yeah.
So at least I got 4 points there. Captain Haaland 13 up to 26. Walter 8, 6 points better off than Gyökeres, so glad I did that move. And João Pedro's 2 with on the bench. Dubravka's 9 points. Caicedo's 1. And one of my decisions, which I was weighing up, was who to bench out of NDI, Reinders, and Caicedo. And I went with Caicedo in the end because of his knock. And he was benched anyway. So
Yeah, it's the first game he hasn't started since 2023, apparently.
And he came on at half time, and it was the fact that he hadn't started was very clear and obvious with how Chelsea performed. But anyway, that's that. Goodmanson 1 point, Tarkowski 3. How that impacted my rank gave me an overall of 70 points, 8 points above my safety score. I'm on around exact 450 points, 14 on my bench, and I've moved up from 3.55 million to bang on 3 million.
Do you wish your bench boost with that 14 points?
No, to be honest. And it didn't cross my mind because I was looking at the fixtures and I preferred the fixtures for game week 9. So spoiler, my bench boost is currently active, although I am wavering because of one of the players on the bench. Because at the moment, as it stands, I've got Tarkowski still on the bench, Goodmanson still on. Well, there's only one difference to how it looks at the moment. Is I've put Reinders on the bench and Caicedo in the starting 11. But I'm not sure about bench boosting with Reinders away to Villa.
Yeah, he might be benched as well. He's played a lot of minutes.
So that's kind of why I'm wavering. And during this week, I will look at alternative weeks where the fixtures, and it's because the frustrating bit is that Leeds have got a decent fixture, and Burnley have got a decent fixture. In terms of, I think one of them's playing Wolves. I think Burnley are away to Wolves and Leeds are home to West Ham, I think.
Yeah, I'm just checking now. Yep, you're correct.
And then Tarkowski's home to Tottenham. Reinders away to Villa. So
Yeah, I think this week would have been a better week to bench boost.
Possibly, but I don't regret not playing it at all. I'm glad.
I'm surprised you didn't play to Pravka after what you said about Newcastle's record at Brighton.
Yeah, it did fleetingly cross my mind, but I think I was thinking so much about the transfers that putting him in was kind of was a bit of an oversight, unfortunately. But hey ho. So, how can you get in touch? Where can you find us? Our email address is lowercase fplaffairs@gmail.com. On X, our user handle is @FPL Facebook, the group link is in our description on the YouTube video channel, and alternatively, you could search the Facebook group for FPL Affairs. We should pop straight up. Our YouTube channel is /@FPL Affairs, and the Spotify links are generally found at the bottom of the video, or on Spotify, you could search up FPL Affairs. There may still be time to join our leagues if you haven't already. The Classic League code is 12RRCG, or the Classic code is lowercase I6NQNB. Unfortunately, the head-to-head league is now closed as the season has started. Slightly shorter than one this week, simply because we spoke too long for talking points, so we chopped it off the end of this one and put it into its own separate one. So join us shortly for a talking points where we speak a lot about Arsenal, whether there's an essential spine that our FPL teams are shaping into, and also whether the promoted teams are actually worth taking more seriously. Anyway, all that's left to say is keep your FPL affairs under wraps until Friday's deadline. See you shortly. Bye-bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.